Good evening and welcome to Jackson Stadium in Jackson, Missouri for the American Legion Zone 4 tournament. Today's matchup is between Jackson Post 158 and St. Genevieve Post 150. Ray Halbrook along with the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Brian Garner. How you doing, Brian?
Very good, buddy. Been a long journey, but we finally got to a semifinal game, and it should be entertaining.
I agree, and last night did not disappoint as Lime goes home for day 3. Here we're at day 4, and then there were 3. So we're taking a look at Jackson and the St. Gen Post 150 as well here. Winner moves on to the championship game to play Cape. If Cape would win that, tournament's over. If that particular team would beat Cape, we play again tomorrow at 1 o'clock. So that's kind of our situation here. But we'll take a look at some of our stats here as you see some of the guys warming up here. For Cape Girardeau, they are the visiting team here. I'm sorry, not Cape. St. Genevieve 150, they are the visiting team. They are 23-8 on the season, led by Keaton Boyer batting .348, Josh Beezer batting .340, Jaden Gagg batting .341. On the mound for Post 153 is
Jaden Gagg. He's 21 innings pitched this summer. He's 0-2 on the season. 3.93 ERA, 14 walks, and 13 strikeouts. Not indicative of his talent level.
Absolutely. Jackson, as you see, they're warming up here. They are 28-8 on the season here. Both very impressive records for both teams here, but they are led by Hunter Billick, batting .464, Quentin Borders batting .463, Mason Lewis batting .385. On the mound for Jackson is
Owen Evans, 17 innings pitched this summer. He's 3-0 on the season, 1.21 ERA, 9 walks, 18 strikeouts. Little bit better numbers, but we've seen that same scenario earlier on in this tournament. Didn't hold up with numbers. That's why you play that out here and not on a piece of paper.
Absolutely. Do us a huge favor before we take out of here for a commercial break. Like and share the stream. Share this with folks so people know in your areas, whether it's St. Gen, whether it's Jackson, whether it's Cape, whether it's some of the teams that have already been in and out of here. But that helps us get more ratings up and be able to reach more people. So do us a favor and do that for us. Like and share the stream. We're out on Facebook. This is on YouTube as well. We're also over on the TKDS Sports Network app as well. I think our pregame's done.
Let's go.
There we go. We're going to step aside for just a minute. You are watching American Legion Baseball, the Missouri Zone 4 tournament on Livestream STL. We'll be right back. Vern Bauman Contracting in St. Genevieve. 4 generations and over 50 years experience in excavating and paving. They're proud to bring you the American Legion Zone Tournament. For all of your excavating, grading, paving, and quarry product needs, call 573-883-7444. Proud to bring you the St. Genevieve Post 150 team and number 9, Drew Bauman. Go get 'em, boys. Wishing continued success to American Legion Post 150, Stoll Bosler Financial Services in St. Genevieve offers over 75 years experience in retirement strategies, mutual funds, annuities, and life insurance. Call us to discuss how we can help you plan your financial future at 573-883-2824.
Hi, I'm Lawrence Kroedinger with Home by SMCI. Whether it's residential or commercial, we have the right products for you. Global Plasma Solutions will attack your bacteria, mold, viruses, even help dust in your house. They install easily, less than 45 minutes, and it's invaluable for the rest of your life. If you're interested in any of the products that we do offer, give us a call at 636-337-4444 or send us an email at service@homebysmci.com.
That Ray, and I'll say real quick, I really admire what you guys do with this. I think everybody who's ever tuned into one of these, whether it's a Legion game, whether it's a high school baseball game, with basketball, football, whatever it is, I've heard nothing but tremendous feedback about Livestream STL and what you guys do and the quality of production, things like that. I would really encourage anybody who's involved in athletics throughout the county, or really anywhere in the metro area, anybody who's interested in sponsoring activities to get on board and get involved with this. I think it's added a ton to what we do here. It's added a ton to the program. You guys are a class act, and you're committed to doing things the right way, and we really appreciate that.
Hi, I'm Lawrence Crotinger with Home by SMCI. Whether it's residential or commercial, we have the right products for you. Global Plasma Solutions will attack your bacteria, mold, viruses, even help dust in your house. They install easily, less than 45 minutes, and it's invaluable for the rest of your life. If you're interested in any of the products that we do offer, give us a call at 636-337-4444 or send us an email at service@homebysmci.com.
I think Main and Mill Brewing Company is basically something created on community, created on the idea that local pubs still exist and are a good place to be, not just for somebody looking for a beer, but for a family to come in and grab a bite to eat. I think the original business model that we had was making sure that we are a family hub. We're in the middle of still redoing our Barrel Works building, putting beers in cans, being able to do more kegs. We're beginning the planning elements of a new tap room with potentially some food elements and everything along that lines that kind of expands the idea of Main and Mill into something maybe a little bit different, a little bit more in a new location. All of that's been created by the love and support that we've gotten from around the community. It's something we're proud of. I think the community's proud of it, and hopefully we can continue to make the community proud with an expansion that we've got going in the works now.
Jefferson College has affordable degree options for students of all ages. Plus, the quality of education rivals any four-year university, and designated classes are guaranteed to transfer. Jefferson College provides safe on-site and online options and many exciting career pathways like humanities, business, social science and public service, math, physics and technology, and science and health. Students who know, go Jeffco. Enroll now at jeffco.edu.
Hey Dylan, check this out. It says right here, your father and I are second cousins. We're related.
Well, if that's the case, you owe me a graduation present.
Very funny.
At least you can say you're related to an all-conference and all-district baseball player. How does that feel?
I will admit, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Hey Dylan.
Yeah?
At least you could say you're related to a famous sports media person. What's that like?
I wouldn't know. But I do know to watch the Main Street Sports Show on Livestream STL.
The Main Street Sports Show, shining a light in Jefferson County.
Very funny.
Hey, Ray Halbrook here with Livestream STL. We hope you're enjoying tonight's broadcast. Do us a huge favor. Check out our brand new website, livestreamstl.tkdssports.com. There you'll see plenty of information about your schools, articles about different games and whatnot, and we appreciate you checking that out. Do us a huge favor also. We'd really like for you to mention Livestream STL to your athletic directors and superintendents. Tell them you want us in there to bring high value to your school. We'd appreciate that. And thanks again for watching tonight's broadcast.
Imagine an HVAC as unnoticeable as the air itself. Sounds pretty good, huh? The new Daikin Fit. Air intelligence.
What you guys do for Jefferson County sports it doesn't go unnoticed by the coaches in all sports.
Yeah,
all
I appreciate
sports.
that.
You know, I have a lot of friends that are head basketball coaches, and I've been of course around Jefferson County all my life and followed all kinds of sports even before I got into the coaching. So what you guys do to help promote it with the kids is unbelievable, and we appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
For you guys to take your time and what you do is awesome. Just awesome.
Yeah, we try, we work hard, and we think they deserve it. The kids deserve to be able to be seen, and if we can turn out kids in the community to better them, get them in college, and make them a better citizen, that's the key.
I do this for the love of the kids. I do it for the love of the coaches and the ADs because there's not enough high school coverage in the St. Louis area. There's just not. Once again, I get to keep my relationships with guys like you and a lot of the other great coaches and administrators and former athletes, and that's one of the cool things that we're going to do here too. Is I've been fortunate covering some great great coaches and great kids, but the Caravan is. I wasn't letting it die, and sure enough, we're here now, and the reboot is in full effect.
Tell us we can't, and we'll prove you wrong. Knock us down, and we'll get right back up. Call us risk takers, misfits, bad boys. But we know what we want, and it feels like American muscle, looks like advanced engineering, and smells like fresh, cut grass. Bad boy. Mow with an attitude.
Value. Let's talk about value right now. We here at Livestream STL believe that value is key to keeping our community at a high level. Do us a huge favor today. Talk to your athletic director about the value that Livestream STL brings to your school. Talk to your superintendents as well. Let them know that you want Livestream STL in your schools because we bring high levels of value back to your kids. Thanks again for watching the broadcast. And we are back here for our semifinal round here. We have the lineups here. Take it away, Mr. Bryan. Oops, let me get your microphone on this.
For St. John, the visitors. Batting first, Jaden Geck, and pitching. Batting second, the catcher, Josh Beezer. Batting third at third base, Keaton Boyer. Batting fourth at first base, Austin Burnett. Batting fifth at shortstop, Zach Boyer. Batting sixth at second base, Drew Bowman. Batting seventh in center field, Aiden Boyer. Batting eighth in left field, Carter Klump. And batting ninth in right field, Wyatt Springcamper. The first pitch of the day. Ball strike called to Jaden Gegg, wearing jersey number 11 on the mound for Jackson Owen Evans. Next pitch, ball one to even the count. Our old buddy Charles Underwood, behind the dish, getting it done. Next pitch to Gegg, fouled. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Gegg has had quite a run here as of late. Been on base 9 straight times. He was a menace last night. Perfect leadoff hitter. Here's Evans' next pitch. Off-speed pitch high. Evens a count at 2 apiece. Hot, humid Sunny day here at Whitey Herzog Park.
Yes, it is.
Owens' next pitch hit a mile high into center field. Hartline's underneath it, one-handed catch, and that's how we get this party started.
There you go.
Now stepping up to the plate, the catcher, number 3, Josh Beezer. Josh hitting from the left side today. Third baseman playing at the edge of the grass. Swung and fouled off to the left side. You just never know when Josh might lay one down. So
yeah.
Third baseman's got to respect that. Now he backs up, step and a half behind the bag. Evans' next pitch. Swung on. Hot shot to second base. Up, over, and OUT. 4-3 if you're scoring at home. Quickly, 2 up and 2 down here in the St. John first. Batting third for St. John, stepping into the box. Number 21, the third baseman, Keaton Boyer. Evans' first pitch. Ball.
Austin Burnett on deck. Jaden Geck will do the pitching for St. John this afternoon.
Evans' next pitch. Strike on the corner. Good fastball. Evens the count at 1 apiece.
And give a big shout out to the folks here at Jackson. Been absolutely amazing to us and with us as we could be finishing up today. Could be tomorrow.
You never know, but you're right. They took care of us here in the press box. High fly ball in the gap in left center. That's not going to get caught. That gets down to the warning track. Big turn, but Boyer's got to scramble back as Lewis, the left fielder, turned and threw a bullet back into second base. So a long single for Keaton Boyer. Now hitting for St. John, the first baseman, number 24, Austin Burnett, with 2 out here in the top of the first. Evans' next pitch. Strike called, belt high on the corner. Nothing like a pitcher getting ahead in the count. Ball a little bit wide. Evans with a nice little popping fastball. Next pitch. Misses low, 2-1. 2 out here in the first. No score early on here. Next pitch. Swung on. Hit foul. Just outside the third base bag. That'll even the count at 2 apiece. High sky here, some clouds out to our east. Those won't come into play, but the ones behind us might be a good idea for the outfielders to wear sunglasses. Next pitch, swung on and missed, struck him out in the inning. 1 hit, but that's it for St. John here in the first. You're watching American Legion Missouri Zone Tournament Baseball on Livestream STL.
Wiley Agencies have locations in Festus and Arnold to serve you. We offer home, vehicle, business, and life insurance, as well as investments and much more. We utilize a custom approach to make sure you, your family, and assets are properly protected. Give us a call today for great rates and savings at 636-764-6294 for the Festus office or 636-333-9903 for the Arnold office. We'll be happy to review your current coverage or just talk sports. You can also email us at SeanWiley@allstate.com.
Tell us we can't, and we'll prove you wrong. Knock us down, and we'll get right back up. Call us risk takers, misfits, bad boys. but we know what we want, and it feels like American muscle, looks like advanced engineering, and smells like fresh, cut grass. Bad boy. Mow with an attitude.
We're back for the bottom of the first here, and we have the lineups for Jackson.
Leading off, the shortstop, Cecil Abernathy. Batting second, the center fielder, Carson Hartline. Batting third, the second baseman, Herner Bielek. Batting fourth, the right fielder, Mason Lewis. Batting fifth, the third baseman, Quentin Borders. Batting sixth, the first baseman, Will Ledour. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Logan Bruns. Batting eighth, number 34, the catcher, Brady Fisher. Batting ninth, the left fielder, Zach Lewis. And again, on the mound for Jackson, Owen Evans. They will be facing Mr. Jaden Geck, right-handed throwing pitcher for St. John. And we will get you the defensive lineups here as we go along. First pitch by Jaden. Strike called right down the middle to Abernathy. Abernathy wearing number 16 on his jersey as he leads off for Jackson. Next pitch, half swing held up. Takes the ball high, 1-1. Next pitch by Jaden. Swung on and fouled straight back. Gag his head, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Gag's next pitch, curveball, swung on and hit high, hop to Boyer, steps and throws, 1 hop, but Burnett scoops it and retires Abernathy. The lineup defensively for St. John in the outfield, Klump, Aiden Boyer, and Springcamper. Around the infield, Keaton Boyer, Zach Boyer, Bowman, Burnett, battery of Beezer, and Gag. Stepping into the box, the center fielder, number 22, Carson Hartline. First pitch by Jaden Geck, fouled straight back. Jackson in their classic white pants, red tops trimmed in black and white. Next pitch, ball low and away, evens a count. St. John in their classic white pants, blue tops trimmed in red and white. Ball, next pitch is fouled back and out of play. 1 ball and 2 strikes. It always adds to the enjoyment, Ray, when teams are wearing good-looking, clean uniforms.
Exactly.
And these guys are both wearing good looks. High fly ball behind first base. Burnett is underneath it, and he's got it. So quickly, 2 up and 2 down here in the Jackson first. Outfielders playing Jackson pretty much straight up. Same way on the infield, normal depth. Stepping into the box is Hunter Billick, number 2, and the slick fielding second baseman for Jackson. Had a good defensive tournament so far. Good-looking defensive player. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Billick. 2 down here early in the game. Next pitch, ball high. Runs the count to 2 balls and 1 strike. Gag's next pitch. Strike on the inside corner. Good fastball. Right at the knees. Not much Billy could do with that. Gag's next pitch. Ball 3. Gag working real quick. Jackson batter's got to be in and ready to roll. Little tap out in front of the plate. Gex catches, safe. Ball took a high hop and then stayed low. By the time Geg got to it, he couldn't throw the runner out. So an infield single for Billick. That will bring in the number 4 hitter, number 44, the right fielder, Mason Lewis. So we'll see if Jackson has their running shoes on. half the teams here have put a running game into effect. Half of them didn't. That could lend itself to Jackson still being here. Puts a little heat on the defense. The first pitch taken high for a ball to Lewis. Next pitch by Gegg. Swung on, ground ball to second base. Up, over, and out. So Jackson is retired. Again, no runs, one hit for Jackson. You're watching American Legion Baseball, Missouri Zone Tournament Baseball on live stream STL.
I think Main and Mill Brewing Company is basically something created on community, created on the idea that local pubs still exist and are a good place to be, not just for somebody looking for a beer, but for a family to come in and grab a bite to eat. I think the original business model that we had was making sure that we are a family hub. We're in the middle of still redoing our Barrel Works building, putting beers in cans, being able to do more kegs. We're beginning the planning elements of a new tap room with potentially some food elements and everything along that lines that kind of expands the idea of Main and Mill into something maybe a little bit different, a little bit more in a new location. All of that's been created by the love and support that we've gotten from around the community. It's something we're proud of. I think the community's proud of it, and hopefully we can continue to make the community proud with an expansion that we've got going in the works now.
Vern Bauman Contracting in St. Genevieve. 4 generations and over 50 years experience in excavating and paving, they're proud to bring you the American Legion Zone Tournament. For all your excavating, grading, paving, and quarry product needs, call 573-883-7444. Proud to bring you the St. Genevieve Post 150 team and number 9, Drew Bauman. Go get 'em, boys.
Now stepping up to the plate for St. Gen here in the second. Number 4, the shortstop, Zach Boyer. First pitch by Evans in the dirt and back to the screen. Ball 1. Defensively for Jackson in the outfield, Lewis, Hartline, and Lewis. On the infield, Borders, Abernathy, Billick, Ledoux, Fisher, and Owen Evans on the mound. So there's your defense alignment for Jackson. Next pitch by Owens. Ball inside. Makes count 2-0. No score as we start the second inning here. Next pitch, strike called, inside corner. Being as hot as it is here at 1:30, it's kind of a sparse crowd. Ball runs count to 3-1. Several tents have popped up here on the concourse, keeping folks in the shade.
Back here, off to the left here.
Swung on, grounded to the shortstop, up, over, and out.
Close one there.
Good arm by the shortstop, Abernathy, to throw out Zach Boyer. Now stepping up to the plate for St. Gen, number 9, the second baseman, Drew Bowman. Drew's had a real nice tournament so far. Been playing second base a lot, did a little pitching. First pitch by Evans, strike called on the outside corner. Good fastball. Next pitch by Evans, grounded to short again. Abernathy up, over, and out. So quickly, 2 outs for Abernathy. Rest of his teammates are just kind of standing out there, Ray.
Well, as long as it goes quick, I don't mind standing out there and just kind of getting a couple of sun rays, right?
Absolutely. Now batting for St. Gen, the center fielder, number 2, Aiden Boyer, takes a ball. Helped out by Mr. Underwood, getting it back to the catchers. It popped away. Next pitch by Evans. inside. 1 ball. 2 balls now. Defense kind of sitting back on their heels a little bit here. Swung on, fouled out of play. Got to give an early shout out here to my boys here in the tower with us. Landon Watkins and Colton Hartle, a couple of Jackson Jr. Legion guys helping us out with the music, the scoreboard, and keeping us in check here with numbers. Appreciate it, boys. Popped up to the shortstop, and that is handled by Abernathy. So far, St. John in the inning, nothing doing. You're watching American Legion Missouri Zone 4 Tournament Baseball on live stream STL.
Hey Dylan, check this out. It says right here, your father and I are second cousins. We're related.
Well, if that's the case, you owe me a graduation present.
Very funny.
At least you can say you're related to an all-conference and all-district baseball player. How does that feel?
I will admit, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Hey Dylan.
Yeah?
At least you could say you're related to a famous sports media person. What's that like?
I wouldn't know. But I do know to watch the Main Street Sports Show on Livestream STL.
The Main Street Sports Show, shining a light in Jefferson County.
Very funny.
Wishing continued success to American Legion Post 150, Stoll Bosler Financial Services in St. Genevieve offers over 75 years experience in retirement strategies, mutual funds, annuities, and life insurance. Call us to discuss how we can help you plan your financial future at 573-883-2824.
For Jackson here in the second. 5, 6, and 7 to face Jaden Gegg. Stepping into the box, the third baseman, number 7, Quentin Borders. Borders, Ledoux, and Bruns. First pitch, ball high. Second pitch is high, ball 2. Next pitch, hammered to left field for a base hit for Borders. Gegg threw that fastball, got it down a little bit, and he hammered it into left field. Second hit for Jackson. That'll bring in the first baseman, number 33, Will Ledoux. Couple big hits in his last couple games. Will, left-handed batter. Next, swung on, hammered that ball to right center. Over is the center fielder, and Aiden Boyer runs that down, and Borders scampers back to first base safely. He tattooed that ball, but it stayed up just enough for Aiden Boyer to get to it. Speed kills, Ray.
Yeah, we've said that before.
Man, that'll bring in the designated hitter, number 10, Logan Bruns. Off-speed pitch high. So 1 on, 1 out here in the second. Now Bruns back in. Gegg's next pitch, swung on and missed. Outside corner, good pitch. Bruns couldn't reach that. Borders gets his lead, nothing doing. Off-speed pitch, swung on and missed. Strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Brady Fisher on deck. Gegg checks, pitches, high. Makes the count 2 balls, 2 strikes. Burnett holding the runner on at first base. Measuring his lead, not going. Next pitch, lightly hit to third base. Boyer's got it. Started to go to second base with it. Popped out of his glove. Couldn't grab the handle. So an error. And Bruns reaches. So now we have runners at first and second. One out. Now stepping in is the catcher, number 34, Brady Fisher, with an opportunity to get Jackson on the board here. Runners get their leads. First pitch, swung on, base hit to left field. They're going to have to hold the runner up because it was fielded quickly and got back in. Gets away now. But Beezer backs up the play.
Little rally here for Jackson here in the bottom of the second.
So in steps the left fielder, number 25, Zach Lewis, with a chance here to get Jackson on the board. The corners are in. Middle infield at double play depth. First pitch is high, ball one. Two double plays turned last night. Both were 5-4-3 by St. John. Next pitch, swung on. Base hit to left field. One's going to score. They hold up the next runner on a one-hop throw from the left fielder. So Zach Lewis with an RBI single. That plates one. Borders scores, and Jackson takes a 1-0 lead here in the second.
Easy little base hit there for Jackson, and things go their way. They're just going to keep on keeping on. Base hits are killer. You can't defend the base hit.
No,
I've always been told that.
Nope. And Jackson wants to pile it on right here. In steps the leadoff hitter for Jackson, the shortstop Cecil Abernathy, grounded to third base his first time up. The corners are in. First pitch, strike called inside corner. Shortstop, second base, double play depth. Next pitch to Abernathy. Swung on and missed. No balls and 2 strikes. Fastball up and out of the strike zone. Abernathy couldn't catch up to it. Gagg's next pitch. Off-speed pitch. Got down. Beezer couldn't find it. So Geck comes in, grabs it. No advance by the runners.
Yeah, ball kind of landed right to the left of the plate there, so not a good idea for the third baseman to try to score there.
Nope. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out. Gagg's next pitch. Struck him out. Outstanding pitch on the outside corner. Just got a piece of it and fouled it into the catcher's mitt. He hung on for the out. That will bring in the center fielder, Carson Hartline, with 2 down here. Geck's first pitch fouled back. That'd be outstanding for Jaden to get out of this jam here in the early going with only giving up 1 run. So we'll see how this plays out. Infield stays back now, normal depth. Next pitch, ball wide, evens a count at 1. Outfielders at normal depth playing straight away. Carson popped the ball up to the first baseman his last time up. That pitch is on the corner, strike 2. So Gegg's ahead 1 ball, 2 strikes here. As the runners get their leads, here's the next pitch. Swung on, grounded to shortstop. Boyer up, over, and he stays on the bag to retire the side. But in the inning, Jackson gets 1. They take a 1-0 lead. You're watching American Legion Missouri Zone 4 Tournament Baseball on Livestream STL.
Tell us we can't, and we'll prove you wrong. Knock us down, and we'll get right back up. Call us risk takers, misfits, bad boys. But we know what we want, and it feels like American muscle. Looks like advanced engineering, and smells like fresh, cut grass. Bad boy. Mow with an attitude.
Jefferson College has affordable degree options for students of all ages. Plus, the quality of education rivals any four-year university, and designated classes are guaranteed to transfer. Jefferson College provides safe on-site and online options and many exciting career pathways like humanities, business, social science and public service, math, physics and technology, and science and health. Students who know, go Jeffco. Enroll now at jeffco.edu.
Imagine an HVAC as unnoticeable as the air itself. Sounds pretty good, huh? The new Daikin Fit. Air intelligence.
Going to the third. St. John down 1-0. Stepping in to hit, the left fielder, number 7, Carter Klump. Owen Evans for Jackson staked to a 1-0 lead here early on. His first pitch. Strike called. Good fastball on the outside corner. Little clouds covering us up here a little bit, giving the players a little relief maybe, but that won't last. Next pitch hammered to left field. Over makes the catch. Lewis with a running catch headed toward the foul line.
Yeah, that had double written all over it.
Oh boy. Again, speed kills, Ray.
Mm-hmm. Good play out there.
You can't outrun a baseball, but boy, you can sure try to catch up to it. That brings in Wyatt Springcamper, number 20. He's the right fielder today. Evans' first pitch in the dirt, bounced off the umpire, ball 1. We've seen some real nice defense this whole tournament by outfielders, infielders, catchers. A lot of talented defense out here this week. Swung on and hammered. Fly down the left field line. That stays in play, and Lewis catches that one.
That one was a little easier than the first one.
Yeah. Yep. That'll bring in the leadoff hitter for St. John, number 11. The pitcher, Jaden Gegg, flew out to center field his first time up. Evans' first pitch. Strike called. Gegg's hitting streak was broken his last at bat after reaching base 9 straight times. A team finally retired him on a fly ball to center field. Next pitch, ball 1 to even the count. Evans back on the mound, working quickly. Next pitch, grounded in the hole. So there's the next streak, folks. Base hit for Gegg. That'll bring in the catcher, Josh Beezer. Josh grounded to second base his last time up. So we'll see. They are going to courtesy run for Jaden over at first base, which is a good move here in this heat. He's doing double duty today, hitting and pitching. So they need to do the courtesy runner spot for him. Evans' first pitch to Beezer. Swung on. That ball's hit to center field and caught by the center fielder Hartline in the inning. 1 hit, no runs. You're watching American Legion Missouri Zone 4 Tournament Baseball on live stream STL. We'll be right back.
think Main and Mill Brewing Company is basically something created on community, created on the idea that local pubs still exist and are a good place to be, not just for somebody looking for a beer, but for a family to come in and grab a bite to eat. I think the original business model that we had was making sure that we are a family hub. We're in the middle of still redoing our Barrel Works building, putting beers in cans, being able to do more kegs. We're beginning the planning elements of a new tap room with potentially some food elements and everything along that lines that kind of expands the idea of Main and Mill into something maybe a little bit different, a little bit more in a new location. All of that's been created by the love and support that we've gotten from around the community. It's something we're proud of. I think the community's proud of it, and hopefully we can continue to make the community proud with an expansion that we've got going in the works now.
Hey, Ray Halbrook here with Livestream STL. We hope you're enjoying tonight's broadcast. Do us a huge favor. Check out our brand new website, livestreamstl.tkdssports.com. There you'll see plenty of information about your schools, articles about different games and whatnot, and we appreciate you checking that out. Do us a huge favor also. We'd really like for you to mention Livestream STL to your athletic directors and superintendents. Tell them you want us in there to bring high value to your school. We'd appreciate that. And thanks again for watching tonight's broadcast.
Now stepping into the box for Jackson, third place hitter, second baseman Hunter Billick. Billick singled his last time up. Here's Gegg's first pitch. Ball is down low for ball one. That's how we start. Bottom of the third. Next pitch swung on and missed. That evens the count at one apiece. Gegg pitching quickly. High fly ball to right field. Springcamper underneath it makes a catch. And that's how we start the bottom of the third. That'll bring in the right fielder, number 44, Mason Lewis. Mason grounded to second base his first time up. Looking to get on base here against Jaden Gegg from St. John. Stocky right-hander. Throws. Ball stays high. One ball, no strikes. Lewis batting in the cleanup spot here. Next pitch swung on and missed. Big swing by Lewis.
Gegg just overpowered him there.
Boy, he did.
And Lewis is like, I'm going to have to check those batting gloves one more time.
Mason Lewis swinging for the downs. Next pitch, ball down in the dirt. He chased that. One ball, two strikes.
Like how he mixed that up there, Gegg, with coming with the high heat and then low and away with kind of a finesse pitch.
Expands the strike zone. Next pitch down in the dirt again and got him to chase. Struck him out. So you don't have to load up the strike zone all the time, Ray.
No, you don't.
You can get these guys to expand their strike zone. You got them hooked.
Mm-hmm.
Now stepping into the box is the third baseman, Quentin Borders. Borders singled and scored a run back in the second. He hits that high, a mile high in front of the first base dugout, and that's caught by Burnett to retire the side. So 3 up, 3 down here in the third, nothing doing. You're watching American Legion Missouri's Zone 4 Tournament Baseball on Livestream STL.
Birnbaum Contracting in St. Genevieve. 4 generations and over 50 years experience in excavating and paving, they're proud to bring you the American Legion Zone Tournament. For all your excavating, grading, paving, and quarry product needs, call 573-883-6900 7444. Proud to bring you the St. Genevieve Post 150 team and number 9, Drew Bauman. Go get 'em, boys. Wishing continued success to American Legion Post 150, Stoll Bosler Financial Services in St. Genevieve offers over 75 years experience in retirement strategies, mutual funds, annuities, and life insurance. Call us to discuss how we can help you plan your financial future at 573-883-2824.
You know, I do this for the love of the kids. I do it for the love of the coaches and the ADs because there's not enough high school coverage in the St. Louis area. There's just not. Once again, I get to keep my relationships with, guys like you and a lot of the other great coaches and administrators and former athletes. And that's one of the cool things that we're going to do here, too, is, I've been fortunate covering some great coaches and great kids, but, the caravan is, I wasn't letting it die. And sure enough, we're here now, and the reboot is in full effect. Three, 4, and 5 here in the St. Gen fourth. We're just about halfway through this ball game. 1-0 Jackson. This game being dominated by both pitchers.
Yep.
Couple defensive gems out here. Not many hits on either side.
Well, two very familiar teams with each other as well, so there's a whole lot of history here.
Absolutely. In stepping is number 21, third baseman Keaton Boyer. Keaton got a base hit his last time up. Evans' first pitch. Strike at the knees. That's how we start the fourth. 0-2-1 for St. Gen. 1-4-0 for Jackson. Evans' next pitch into the dirt. Evens the count at 1. Austin Burnett and Zach Boyer to follow for St. Gen. Evans' next pitch. Outside, 2-1. Boyer reacted to that pitch but didn't swing. Evans' next pitch. Swung on, high hopper to the third baseman. Up, over, throws it high and wide, and he's safe. That ball goes into the dugout. He'll reach on the error, and he will go all the way to second because of the ball going out of play.
Well, it's just one of those things. Play that needs to be made there, but a little gift there for St. Gen 150.
Ball sailed on him. Took the first baseman toward home plate, and he couldn't catch it. Goes into the dugout, and Boyer is rewarded with an extra base. That brings in Austin Burnett, the first baseman. Swung on, fouled out of play. Burnett struck out his first time up. Now hitting here in the fourth with an opportunity for St. Gen to try to tie this game up. Keaton Boyer gets his lead at second. Here's Evans' next pitch. Down. Evens the count at 1-1 strike. Nobody out here. Infield playing normal depth. Outfield playing straight up. Next pitch. Ball. 2-1. Ray, this is where last night St. Gen was in a similar situation.
Yep.
Their patience showed, and they mounted one whale of a comeback. Next pitch. Ball. 3-1 to Austin Burnett. On deck is Zach Boyer. Boyer's next pitch. Swung on, hit to the shortstop. They're going to go to third. They've got the runner hung up between second and third, and he's tagged out.
Good play there.
Not real good base running by Keaton Boyer. Ball was hit in front of him, and he should have never took off. So out 5U
Fielder's choice for Austin Burnett, and in steps Zach Boyer, the shortstop. Grounded to shortstop his last time up. One down here, 4th inning. Tries bunting, and he fouls that back to the screen. Zach's a double threat up there. He can hit for a little pop. He can lay down a bunt if you need him to, and he can run like a deer. So there's a lot of things this boy can do. Evans being real careful here. Next pitch. Strike on the corner. Good pitch. Nothing that Boyer could do with that. No balls, 2 strikes. Austin Burnett gets his lead at first. Swung on and strike 3. Pulled the string on him. Got him to chase a pitch just off the plate. So now there's 2 down. And in steps the second baseman, Drew Bowman. Drew grounded to shortstop his last time up. Evans checks, pitches. Curveball outside. Ball 1. Next pitch. Swung on, base hit. Left field. Runners will go station to station, and now the ball's bobbled in left, and Burnett goes all the way to third base. So a base hit for Bowman. He goes over to third on the bobble. So now we got runners on the corners. And in steps the center fielder, number 2, Aiden Boyer. Hit a pop-up to the shortstop last time. St. John with a chance to tie this here. See if they'll put a running play on, and fouls the ball off to the left side. Bowman feigned like he was going, came back. Little case of trying to deceive the pitcher, get him to pay a little more attention to him. Gets his lead over there. Not going. Swung on, hit fly ball, hit high into left field. He's over. Lewis has got it to retire the side. In the inning, no runs, 1 hit. You're watching American Legion Missouri Zone 4 Tournament Baseball on live stream STL. We'll be right back.
Wishing continued success to American Legion Post 150, Stoll Bosler Financial Services in St. Genevieve offers over 75 years experience in retirement strategies, mutual funds, annuities, and life insurance. Call us to discuss how we can help you plan your financial future at 573-883-2824. Vern Bauman Contracting in St. Genevieve. 4 generations and over 50 years experience in excavating and paving, they're proud to bring you the American Legion Zone Tournament. For all your excavating, grading, paving, and quarry product needs, call 573-883-7444. Proud to bring you the St. Genevieve Post 150 team and number 9, Drew Bauman. Go get 'em, boys.
We go to the bottom of the 4th. It'll be Ledoux Bruns and Fisher for Jackson, who leads 1-0 over St. John in this semifinal game here at Whitey Herzog Field in lovely Jackson, Missouri, the Zone 4 tournament. Gegg back on the rubber. Will Ledour in. Here's the first pitch. Strike on the outside corner. Ledour flew out to the center fielder his last time up. Swings and hits a high fly ball down the left field line. And that drops foul. Just foul. No balls and 2 strikes.
Wasn't very far foul, was it?
No, sir. So Ledour comes back to the plate, grabs his stick.
Winner today plays again this afternoon at 3:45 versus Cape 63 for the Zone 4 championship.
Curveball gets away, stays high. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Ledour. Bruns, Fisher, and if anybody gets on, Mr. Zach Lewis inside knocks him off the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next pitch, swung on, hammered to right field. Deep, deep, deep.
Good catch.
Springcamper makes a great catch out in right center. At the last second, leaning, lost his footing, caught it to hang on, and that retires Will Ledour on a nice running extended catch.
Maybe a little Jim Edmonds.
Maybe a little bit. Mr. Springcamper played left field a couple times in this tournament. In steps the designated hitter Logan Bruns. Swings at the first pitch and comes up short. No balls and 1 strike. Another example of the great defense we're seeing here in this tournament. Next pitch, taken high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here in the 4th. Swung on, a looping liner caught by the second baseman. Drew Bowman caught that ball, took a couple steps back. That'll bring in the catcher, Brady Fisher.
I will tell you a little shout out to the Bowman family out there. I know Drew was supposed to be leaving today to go to Lake of the Ozarks, down to Table Rock, and can't because he's got to play some ball.
Priorities.
I know the parents understand, and
yep,
they're excited for him to be here and be a part of this.
Ball was fouled back by Brady on the first pitch. Gegg's next pitch, 2 gone here in the inning. High, evens the count at 1-1. Ball 2, 2-1 here. Jaden doesn't look like he's laboring here in this heat. But then again, it's
we're not laboring at all.
It's about 74 degrees up here.
Yep.
Ooh, just off the plate. 3-1.
And I'm not complaining one bit.
No. Swung on. Hit to straightaway center field. In comes Aiden Boyer and makes the catch to retire the side. So 3 up, 3 down in the inning. We're going to go to the 5th. You're watching American Legion Missouri Zone 4 Tournament Baseball on live stream.
Hey Dylan, check this out. It says right here, your father and I are second cousins. We're related.
Well, if that's the case, you owe me a graduation present.
Very funny.
At least you can say you're related to an all-conference and all-district baseball player. How does that feel?
I will admit, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Hey Dalen.
Yeah?
At least you could say you're related to a famous sports media person. What's that like?
I wouldn't know. But I do know to watch the Main Street Sports Show on Livestream STL.
The Main Street Sports Show, shining a light in Jefferson County.
Very funny.
Hi, I'm Lawrence Crotinger with Home by SMCI. Whether it's residential or commercial, we have the right products for you. Global Plasma Solutions will attack your bacteria, mold, viruses, even help dust in your house. They install easily, less than 45 minutes, and it's invaluable for the rest of your life. If you're interested in any of the products that we do offer, give us a call at 636-337-4444 or send us an email at service@homebysmci.com.
Jefferson College has affordable degree options for students of all ages. Plus, the quality of education rivals any four-year university, and designated classes are guaranteed to transfer. Jefferson College provides safe on-site and online options and many exciting career pathways like humanities, business, social science and public service, math, physics and technology, and science and health. Students who know, go Jeffco. Enroll now at jeffco.edu.
We go to the fifth. 8, 9, and 1 for St. John. Last night, Ray, fifth inning was the magic inning for St. John. Let's see what happens here. In steps the left fielder, Carter Klump. Carter flew out to the left fielder first time up. Here's Evans' first pitch. Strike called, knee-high fastball. Evan gets ahead. Been a pitcher's duel so far. Ball outside. Next pitch to Klump. Strike on the corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Klump leading off the inning. Wyatt Springcamper on deck and Jaden Gegg in the hole. 2-2 now. Bright sun back out again. Here's Evans' next pitch. Fly ball down the right field side out of play. It'll stay 2-2. Here's a 2-2 pitch by Evans. Ball 3. That'll run the count full. Klump got to be patient here. Looking for something he can drive. Trying to avoid chasing a pitch out of the strike zone. Here's the pitch. Popped up. High pop up on the infield. Billick is underneath it. Makes a catch to retire Klump. That'll bring up the 9th place hitter, the right fielder, Wyatt Springcamper. Made an outstanding running catch in that last inning. On deck is Jaden Gegg. First pitch, line drive, base hit to right field. Now Jaden Gegg, the leadoff hitter for St. John, stepping in, batting in the leadoff spot for St. John. Flew out and singled, 1 for 2. See if Junie wants to do any running here with Springcamper. Gets his lead. Ball outside. One ball, no strike count to Gegg. Springcamper is going. Pitches wide to throw from his knees. The ball goes into, kind of a pop fly throw by the catcher from his knees. Springcamper dives in head first with a stolen base. St. John likes to have their running shoes ready.
It was very successful for him last night, late in the game.
Absolutely. Now runner at second for Jaden Gegg. Next pitch. Strike on the corner. 2 balls, 1 strike. Evans' next pitch to Gegg. Strike called at the knees. Gegg didn't care much for that. That evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Springcamper gets his lead at second base. Evans' next pitch. Ball in the dirt. Oh, Springcamper started to go. Thought better of it. Ball didn't quite get far enough away. So that takes a count to 3-2 on the St. John pitcher. 1 out here, runner at second. Springcamper the tying run. Evans' next pitch, ball 4. Nice at bat by Jaden Gegg to draw that walk. So that puts runners at first and second. We'll see if they courtesy run for him. May not, because he has speed. And now Jackson coach will call his defense in, have a little talk here. I have to agree with Junie Bosler in leaving Gegg in at first base to run for himself.
Yep.
He's an outstanding runner. He's got speed to burn, smart base runner.
Right.
And this is a situation, no offense to anybody, but when you're playing, you're in the game versus you're sitting on the bench watching,
right.
And you get a sporadic pinch run, courtesy run, whatever. So that's a good move by Junie, leaving him out there.
Well, on the other side here, Evans, 4.1 innings pitched right now. Only 4 hits, a walk, and 2 strikeouts with 65 pitches. 39 of those are strikes.
So in steps Josh Beezer, the catcher. He's 0 for 2, but he's a dangerous hitter in a spot like this, batting from the left side. Here's Evans' first pitch to Beezer. Swung on. Fouled straight back. Beezer had a cut at that pitch. That was a ball on the inside half. He could handle, just missed it. Trying to hit that ball down in the right field corner. Both runners get their lead. Springcamper from second. Swung on. Foul down the right side. He tattooed that ball, but just got out in front and yanked it a little too much. That'll make the count no balls, 2 strikes. 1 out here in the 5th. St. John trails Jackson 1-0. 2 on. Runners get their leads from first and second. Here's Evans' pitch. Ball outside. Just missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes here on Beezer. The dangerous Keaton Boyer on deck for St. John. Here's Evans' next pitch. Ball. Springcamper's dancing out at second base.
Just didn't get away far enough.
No, and that was he made a good decision, better safe than sorry. So he's still alive out at second base. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. We're in the 5th. Jackson leads 1-0. Here's Evans' next pitch. High. That'll run the count full, 3-2. He's in danger of walking the bases full with the dangerous Keaton Boyer on deck. He checks. Here's a 3-2 pitch. Inside, he hit him. So the bases are loaded with 1 out here in the 5th. And in steps the third place hitter, third baseman Keaton Boyer, singled his first time up, reached on an error in the 4th, now batting here in the 5th with the bases loaded. This is the right spot, right man, good opportunity. First baseman is playing in. Middle infield is at double play depth. Third baseman now starts moving in. Corners are going to come home, it looks like. Got a chance to tie the game or get more. Here's Evans' first pitch. High. Ball 1 to Keaton Boyer. Austin Burnett on deck. also hoping for an opportunity. Pivotal moment in the ball game here. Evans' next pitch. Fouled straight back.
Good cut there.
Boyer just missed that, Ray. Just missed that pitch. Fastball up. Just didn't quite get enough of it. Left fielder playing extremely deep. Center fielder just shading him to the left side, and the right fielder just slightly shallow. Evans' next pitch. Swung and missed. Now Evans is ahead 1 ball, 2 strikes with an opportunity to put Boyer away. Runners get their leads. 1 ball, 2 strike pitch. Swung on and fouled back. Might have chased ball 2, but he fouled that back. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Evans' next pitch. Swung on. High fly ball to center field. The runner from third will tag. It's caught by the center fielder. They will not throw home, and we are tied.
Very important run there.
Very good piece of hitting by Keaton Boyer to tie this game. Hit that just deep enough. And Hartline threw it into second base. They conceded the run. So in steps the first baseman, Austin Burnett, struck out and reached on a fielder's choice. He hammers that ball down the left field line. Here comes Gegg. He will score. And right there is the reason Junie Bosler left him in there to run for himself. There was no way they were going to throw him out at the plate.
Well placed hit there as well.
So an RBI single for Austin Burnett. Gegg scores to put St. John up 2-1 here in the 5th inning.
Swap there. Number 6 coming in to courtesy run.
That's Mr. DeRoos will be the courtesy runner for the catcher. So that brings in the shortstop, Zach Boyer, 0 for 2. Grounded to the shortstop and struck out, and here comes the coach from Jackson, going to talk to his ace, and he will make a pitching change.
Yeah, up until this inning here, pretty dominant actually here for Evans. 4.2 innings pitched, 5 hits, 2 runs, both of those earned, 1 walk and 2 strikeouts for Mr. Evans. And we're going to
Logan Bruns is the pitcher coming in for Jackson now, a tall left-hander.
And we will have the line and information on him as well as we step aside for just a second. You are watching American Legion Baseball, the Zone 4 tournament from Missouri on Livestream STL. Hey, Ray Halbrook here with Livestream STL. We hope you're enjoying tonight's broadcast. Do us a huge favor. Check out our brand new website, livestreamstl.tkdssports.com. There you'll see plenty of information about your schools, articles about different games and whatnot, and we appreciate you checking that out. Do us a huge favor also. We'd really like for you to mention Livestream STL to your athletic directors and superintendents. Tell them you want us in there to bring high value to your school. We'd appreciate that. And thanks again for watching tonight's broadcast.
You know, I do this for the love of the kids. I do it for the love of the coaches and the ADs because there's not enough high school coverage in the St. Louis area. There's just not. Once again, I get to keep my relationships with, guys like you and a lot of the other great coaches and administrators and former athletes. And that's one of the cool things that we're going to do here, too, is, I've been fortunate covering some great coaches and great kids, but, the caravan is, I wasn't letting it die. And sure enough, we're here now, and the reboot is in full effect.
Up to the plate is the shortstop, Zach Boyer, takes ball 1. So St. John has taken the lead 2-1. Logan Bruns now pitching for Jackson. Little humpback liner to the shortstop. And Boyer is retired. But in the inning, St. John scores 2. You're watching American Legion Missouri Zone 4 Tournament Baseball on Livestream STL.
Hey Dylan, check this out. It says right here, your father and I are second cousins. We're related.
Well, if that's the case, you owe me a graduation present.
Very funny.
At least you can say you're related to an all-conference and all-district baseball player. How does that feel?
I will admit, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Hey Dalen.
Yeah?
At least you could say you're related to a famous sports media person. What's that like?
I wouldn't know. But I do know to watch the Main Street Sports Show on Livestream STL.
The Main Street Sports Show, shining a light in Jefferson County.
Very funny.
Wiley Agencies have locations in Festus and Arnold to serve you. We offer home, vehicle, business, and life insurance, as well as investments and much more. We utilize a custom approach to make sure you, your family, and assets are properly protected. Give us a call today for great rates and savings at 636-764-6294 for the Festus office or 636-333-9903 for the Arnold office. We'll be happy to review your current coverage or just talk sports. You can also email us at SeanWiley@allstate.com.
Tell us we can't, and we'll prove you wrong. Knock us down, and we'll get right back up. Call us risk takers, misfits, bad boys. But we know what we want, and it feels like American muscle, looks like advanced engineering, and smells like fresh, cut grass. Bad boy. Mow with an attitude.
We go to the bottom of the 5th. St. John has scratched across 2 runs. They've taken the lead on Jackson 2-1. In steps the left fielder, Zach Lewis. Zach singled with an RBI his first time up, facing Jaden Gegg, and he hits a sharp ground ball to shortstop. Up, over, and high throw. Burnett couldn't grab it, and the runner's on with an error. Off the glove of the first baseman. That will bring in Cecil Abernathy in the number 1 spot. He's 0 for 2. So Gegg's now got to work just a little bit harder. Trying to bunt, sacrifice the runner over, fouls it off. Just above our camera down there. Come on now.
Hey, take it easy.
Easy, boys.
Take it easy. I don't need to lose any more.
Man.
We lost one this summer with the Rock Memorial post 283.
Gegg's next pitch. Abernathy squared around. Ball in the dirt. That ball almost got away. Nice backhanded stop by Beezer on a wild pitch by Gegg. You better buy him a sandwich after the game's over for that one. Next pitch, squared around a bunt. Takes a ball. Little outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Keaton Boyer crashing from third. Burnett crashing from first. Next pitch, squared around. Tries to bunt it and fouled it. That evens the count at 2 apiece. So we'll see if they keep the bunt on or he swings away. Some managers want to keep the bunt on and make that hitter get the ball down. So we'll see how Jackson plays it. Here's the pitch. He's swinging. High fly ball. Left field. Klump is underneath it. And he has it. So he retires Abernathy for the first out in the inning. Now stepping into the box is the center fielder, Carson Hartline. Carson wearing 22 on his jersey back. 0 for 2 on the afternoon. First pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Glove by the shortstop, who tags the runner and throws to first, but Burnett was not looking. They said he missed him at second. They throw the ball away at third. Now the Jackson runners have moved up to second and third.
How about that?
Zach Boyer tried to tag the runner coming into second. The umpire said he missed him. So then he throws the ball to first base, but Burnett wasn't looking, so that ball went wide. The runner from second moved over to third. Burnett threw it over there, and that ball went wild. So the runners stay at second and third.
Right. Jimmy Bowser going to come out and have a little chat with the umpire real quick. What did you see? There's no way he didn't get him.
Judy is out there and he's trying to say, didn't he tag him? That should be the second out.
Yep, he's giving him a little chewing there. Got his piece out, I guess, if you will.
Yes, he did. He got his $5 worth on that.
Yep.
So to set the stage, we got one out here. Runners at second and third. That brings in Hunter Billick. He's 1 for 2 in the game. The infield is playing in. Geck is pitching from the windup. First pitch is ball inside.
I just got a text from Coach Rex Crosno from Cape 63. Appreciate you sending in the lineup.
Pitch is high. 2-0. Again, the infield is in with runners at second and third. Tying run at second. Lead runner at second. Fly ball to center field. And that ball drops in, and just like that, we are tied. An RBI base hit by Hunter Billick ties this ball game. Dropped over the infielder, and here comes the coach wanting to talk to his players. Carson Hartline moves over to third. He's the go-ahead run with one down here in the St. Jackson, bottom of the fifth.
Well, and Gag is not even near pitch count here. 66 pitches here.
So as long as he's got some juice in the tank, he's still good. Clouded up a little bit here, which could help his cause.
Crucial moment here because we're taking a look at only a couple more innings left here, and you're running out of time to score runs.
Bottom half of the fifth. We're tied. Outstanding ball game up to this point,
yes,
folks.
Mm-hmm.
Glad you're with us. We sure do enjoy bringing this to you on Livestream STL.
Yeah, winner tonight will take on Cape 63 at 3:45. That's when we'll have our pregame. Hope you can join us.
So we are done here. Stepping into the box is number 44, the right fielder Mason Lewis. He's 0 for 2. Keaton Boyer at third, playing even with the bag, holding the runner on at first base. Runners on the corners with one out. Waiting on Mason to step in. Don't know quite what the problem is. Umpire having a conversation with one of the fans behind the plate. Here we go. Runners on first and third. One out. Lewis at the plate. Here's Gegg's first pitch. Runner from first goes. Here's a throw. They cut it off. No, the ball goes through. The defensive play didn't work again, and now Carson Hartline scores the go-ahead run.
Something you didn't want to see happen there at all for St. Jen.
So credit Billick with a stolen base. Error on the defense. Ball one. Now swung on and missed to even the count at 1 apiece. And just like that, Jackson gets the lead back.
Now to pull that and execute that particular play, Coach will tell you here in just a second how that's supposed to work.
Strike called, 1 ball, 2 strikes. What you're doing, you've got the shortstop covering the bag. You got the second baseman coming across. He should be halfway between the mound and second base. The next pitch by Gegg. Curveball hammered into right center. That ball's going to get down. Carson Hartline stumbled, leaving second. He will score. And Jackson has added another run on the double, RBI double by Mason Lewis. But on that play, shortstop's covering. Second baseman comes in halfway between the mound and the second base bag. If with the second baseman coming over, if he sees this runner take off for third for home, he cuts it off. If he doesn't break, you leave and let it go through. The problem last night and today, he was in the baseline blocking the view of the shortstop. You got to be one step inside so you don't block him.
Right.
The next pitch hammered to center field, caught, and the runner thought there was double play. He thought there was 2 out. There was only 1, so
mistakes there on both sides this inning, huh?
So double play, but Jackson takes the lead 4-2 here in the 5th. You're watching American Legion Missouri Zone 4 Tournament Baseball on Livestream STL.
I think Main and Mill Brewing Company is basically something created on community, created on the idea that local pubs still exist and are a good place to be, not just for somebody looking for a beer, but for a family to come in and grab a bite to eat. I think the original business model that we had was making sure that we are a family hub. We're in the middle of still redoing our Barrel Works building, putting beers in cans, being able to do more kegs. We're beginning the planning elements of a new tap room with potentially some food elements and everything along that lines that kind of expands the idea of Main and Mill into something maybe a little bit different, a little bit more in a new location. All of that's been created by the love and support that we've gotten from around the community. It's something we're proud of. I think the community's proud of it, and hopefully we can continue to make the community proud with an expansion that we've got going in the works now.
Jefferson College has affordable degree options for students of all ages. Plus, the quality of education rivals any four-year university, and designated classes are guaranteed to transfer. Jefferson College provides safe on-site and online options and many exciting career pathways like humanities, business, social science and public service, math, physics and technology, and science and health. Students who know, go Jeffco. Enroll now at jeffco.edu.
Tell us we can't, and we'll prove you wrong. Knock us down, and we'll get right back up. Call us risk takers, misfits, bad boys. But we know what we want, and it feels like American muscle, looks like advanced engineering, and smells like fresh, cut grass. Bad boy, mow with an attitude.
Man, let me catch my breath.
Exactly.
We're going to the 6th. Logan Bruns on the mound. Stepping in is Drew Bowman, the second baseman. First pitch, humpback pop-up to the third baseman. 1 down, just like that. What a 5th.
Yeah. A little bit of everything there, wasn't it?
Wreaking a little havoc up and down the lineups.
Right.
Now stepping into the box, center fielder Aiden Boyer, 0 for 2. Now St. Jen's got a battle to get that lead back. Ball 1. Bruns, a tall left-hander, delivers. Down and in, 2-0. Swung on. Base hit to left field over the shortstop. Abernathy doing a great job of skying up, but just didn't have quite enough height to get to that ball. So a 1-out single. That'll bring in the left fielder, Carter Klump. Carter is 0 for 2. Wyatt Springcamper on deck, waiting on a chance. First pitch, ball high. A lot of fight left in all these dogs out on this field.
Yeah, you don't go down easy.
No. Next pitch, strike called at the knees, 1-1. St. John says, "You gonna punch me? I'm gonna punch back."
Right.
What Jackson do? Punch him right back. Good ball game. Next pitch, wide and back to the screen. Catcher gets a nice hop, throws to second, but he's in there. Ball took a big old hop off the backstop, right back to Brady Fisher, who threw down to second. So Klump set with a 2-1 swing and a miss, evens the count at 2 apiece. Aiden Boyer out at second base, trying to cut that Jackson lead. Here's the next pitch by Bruns. Ball down and in. Bounced off the catcher and got Mr. Klump. That's going to leave a little discomfort here, but he's back in. 3-2 pitch. Little ground ball to third. Up, over, and out. Borders throws him out, but Boyer moves over to third. So Springcamper now steps in with a chance to cut into the Jackson lead. He's 1 for 2. Singled, stole a base, and scored a run his last time up. First pitch, strike called. Next pitch by Bruns. Inside, knocks him off the plate. Springcamper batting in the 9th spot. Next pitch, swung on, hard hit ball to the shortstop. Bobbles the ball, the run scores, and the runner is safe at first. Another error, so no RBI. That cuts the lead to 4-3. So Springcamper at first with 2 out, and in steps Jaden Gegg. Jaden is 1 for 2, walk and a run scored, a base hit. Here's the pitch. Strike called. Springcamper dancing off of first base, slipped. Better be careful. Brady Fisher will pick you off. Here's the next pitch. Big secondary lead. Ball one evens the count at 1. Brady Fisher, the Jackson catcher, keeping one eye on Springcamper. Big lead. Swung on. Geck hits that ball straight up. And he's hurt. Don't know quite. Oh, he hurt his shoulder. Hurt his right shoulder on that swing.
And he's the pitcher there.
He's the pitcher, so we've got to keep an eye on this. He didn't even run out of the batter's box. We'll be back, folks. You're watching American Legion Missouri Zone 4 Tournament Baseball on Livestream STL.
Hey, Ray Halbrook here with Livestream STL. We hope you're enjoying tonight's broadcast. Do us a huge favor. Check out our brand new website, livestreamstl.tkdssports.com. There you'll see plenty of information about your schools, articles about different games and whatnot, and we appreciate you checking that out. Do us a huge favor also. We'd really like for you to mention Livestream STL to your athletic directors and superintendents. Tell them you want us in there to bring high value to your school. We'd appreciate that. And thanks again for watching tonight's broadcast.
Imagine an HVAC as unnoticeable as the air itself. Sounds pretty good, huh? The new Daikin Fit. Air intelligence.
Wiley Agencies have locations in Festus and Arnold to serve you. We offer home, vehicle, business, and life insurance, as well as investments and much more. We utilize a custom approach to make sure you, your family, and assets are properly protected. Give us a call today for great rates and savings at 636-764-6294 for the Festus office or 636-333-9903 for the Arnold office. We'll be happy to review your current coverage or just talk sports. You can also email us at SeanWiley@allstate.com.
So as we go to the bottom of the sixth, Will Ledour will step in. Due to the unknown injury to Jaden Geck, Aiden Boyer is now on the mound throwing for St. John. His first pitch is ball.
Aiden Boyer, 19 innings pitched. He is 3-2 on the season, 5.89 ERA, 8 walks, 24 strikeouts.
Fouls that ball back to even the count at 1. So the defensive changes are Aiden Boyer moves from center to the mound, Spring Camper moves from right to center, and Alex DeRoos moves from the bench to right field. So there you go. Swung on, curveball, right back to the mound, throws over, 1 down here in the sixth.
Close the book on Boyer here. I'm sorry, on Gegg. 5 innings pitched, 6 hits, 4 runs. 2 of those are earned and 2 strikeouts. 73 innings pitched.
We don't know what happened, but on the swing,
very weird swing.
Jaden Gegg never even ran out of the box and immediately bent over and grabbed his arm. Ball 1 to Logan Bruns, the designated hitter and pitcher. Ground ball to shortstop. Big hop. Boyer bobbles it, and Brun reaches on the error, but he never made it out of the box. He had popped the ball up to the shortstop who made the catch, and he just turned. He stood up, turned, and walked straight back to the dugout, holding, had his left hand on his right shoulder. So we don't know if it was a chest muscle, something with his right arm, so that remains to be seen.
Got that oblique in there, too.
You just never know, but he heard it on the swing. So here's Brady Fisher, stepped in, takes ball high. Fisher 1 for 2 on the day, single and a fly ball out to center field. Bruns gets his lead, not running. Started off red and held up, 2-0. Zach Lewis on deck, the 9th place hitter for Jackson. Jackson leads here in the 6th, 4-3. Next pitch, strike on the corner. 2 balls, 1 strike on Brady Fisher. Bruns lead, throws over. The runner is back. Boyer's next pitch, swung on, base hit to center field. Bruns rounds second, and he will hold there as the ball gets back in. That's 2 hits now for Brady Fisher today, and that will bring in the 9th place hitter, Zach Lewis. Single, reached on an error and scored in the 5th. So Zach Lewis batting with 1 out, 2-1 here in the 6th inning. Aiden Boyer checks the runners. Here's this pitch to Lewis. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. Good off-speed pitch away. We're in the 6th. Jackson leads 4-3. Boyer's next pitch, off-speed pitch again. Outside corner, swung on and missed.
There's a way to work that the batter there outside with a little bit of finesse there.
Looks like they're going to go outside again. Fastball fouled off the space side. We'll do it again. I don't think that pitch is where Fisher or Beezer wanted it. He was sitting up a little more outside, and that ball moved back in toward the middle of the plate. This is the next pitch to Zach Lewis. It's on its way. Curveball swung on and missed. So Zach, a victim of 3 curveballs. So that's 2 down. That'll bring in Cecil Abernathy. 0 for 3 on the day. Batting in the number 1 spot for Jackson. 2 down, 2 on. First pitch, curveball. Drops in for a strike. Ball wide, snap throw to first. Safe was the call. The umpire looked like he wanted to call him out. I'm not sure if the ball was dropped. 1-1 the count to Abernathy. Nice throw by Beezer. Next pitch, curveball in the dirt, blocked nicely. 2 balls and 1 strike. Next pitch by Boyer. Fastball, high fly ball to center field. Spring camper coming underneath it. He's got it to end the inning. Here we go, folks. We're going to the 7th. St. John down by 1. You're watching American Legion Missouri Zone 4 Tournament Baseball on Livestream STL.
Vern Bauman Contracting in St. Genevieve. 4 generations and over 50 years experience in excavating and paving, they're proud to bring you the American Legion Zone Tournament. For all your excavating, grading, paving, and quarry product needs, call 573-883-7444. Proud to bring you the St. Genevieve Post 150 team and number 9, Drew Bauman. Go get 'em, boys. Wishing continued success to American Legion Post 150, Stoll Bosler Financial Services in St. Genevieve offers over 75 years experience in retirement strategies, mutual funds, annuities, and life insurance. Call us to discuss how we can help you plan your financial future at 573-883-2824.
Tell us we can't, and we'll prove you wrong. Knock us down, and we'll get right back up. Call us risk takers, misfits, bad boys. But we know what we want, and it feels like American muscle, looks like advanced engineering, and smells like fresh, cut grass. Bad boy. Mow with an attitude.
We go to the 7th. St. John down by 1, 4-3. Beezer, Keaton Boyer, and Burnett, 2, 3, and 4. see if they can scratch out the tying and or go-ahead run.
And we're taking a look at the matchup here. Again, 3:45. Winner of this game will take on Cape 63. We'll have that pregame here. Again, 3:45. You'll see off here to the left here, there are some dark clouds heading this way. We're hearing about a 3 o'clock shower coming through here, so I'm hoping to go down and secure my cameras during the breaks here. See how it goes.
Take a deep breath, folks. Here we go. Stepping up to the plate is the catcher, Josh Beezer, 0 for 2 and hit by a pitch. As we go to the 7th, and here we go. Ball 1. Swung on, hit to left field. Lewis is underneath it, and he's got it to retire Beezer. So 1 out here in the 7th.
All these games I foresee being pretty tight here. Last night, Jackson dropped to Cape, but I foresee if they move on here, it's going to be a good game.
Yes, it
for
will.
The championship here.
In steps Keaton Boyer. First pitch, strike called. Good curveball. Boyer is 1 for 2, single, sacrifice RBI, fielder's choice. Next pitch, ball wide, evens the count at 1 apiece. On deck is Austin Burnett, and if anybody gets on, Zach Boyer may get an opportunity here in the 7th. Curveball, backdoored, just wide, 2 balls and 1 strike. The next pitch, swung on right back up the middle, through the legs of Logan Bruns into center field. So the tying run is on at first base. Looks like they're going to put in a runner for Mr. Boyer. And that will be Quentin Whitkoff will be the pinch runner.
Pitched to Jim last night.
Yes, he did. So Whitkoff is the pinch runner at first base. That brings in Austin Burnett. Burnett is 1 for 3. Single and an RBI his last time up.
Austin Burnett has struck out, rounded into a 6-5 fielder's choice, and his RBI single at the time gave St. John a 2-1 lead.
Here's Bruns' first pitch. Ball low. Zach Boyer, the shortstop, on deck. Bruns checks, pitches, strike on the corner. 1 ball, 1 strike on Austin Burnett.
He hit, I believe, 6 home runs for Bentley Catholic during the high school season.
Here's his next pitch. Swung on, fouled off to the right side.
Count goes to 1 and 2. Zach Boyer is on deck.
1 ball, 2 strike count to Austin Burnett.
Courtesy runner for Keaton Boyer.
Bruns checks the runner at first base. Here's this pitch. Curveball, base hit up the middle. So Whitkoff will hold at second. The ball gets away. Whitkoff goes over to third. And Burnett into second with a head-first slide. Whitkoff never stopped running.
Right. And a base hit here could score 2 to go ahead.
Here we go again, folks.
Right. We are looking at never-ending surprises, right?
Right. So in steps the shortstop, Zach Boyer, a dangerous hitter here for St. John. He's 0 for 3 on the day. The infield is coming in on the edge of the grass. There's 1 out. First pitch, fly ball, deep to left field. It's gone! A 3-run home run for Zach Boyer. And that gives St. John the lead. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. They'll save your fireworks to the end, right? Unbelievable.
You got to be kidding me.
Unbelievable.
He hit the first pitch from Logan Bruns, belt-high fastball, middle in, and he deposited that over the left field wall above the Subway sign.
Yeah. Subway Eat Fresh, and he sure did. Wow. That was exciting.
Are you kidding me?
How about that?
Well, let me catch my breath.
Right.
Now stepping into the plate is Drew Bowman. And he lays down a bunt toward first base. He's going to beat that out. Nobody's covering. A bunt base hit by Drew Bowman down the first base line. Pitcher going over to get it, was going to shovel it to first base. The first baseman wasn't there. He was coming after the baseball.
Yeah. I mean,
so the wheels have just about come off the wagon here for Jackson. And we're going to make a pitching change. I do believe. Yes. In any event, St. John has plated 3. Here in the 7th, they have taken a 6-4 lead. And we're going to have a pitching change here. To the mound is coming the first baseman, Will Ledoux.
Will Ledoux, let's get the line here on him. Will Ledoux, 24 innings pitched. He is 2-2 with a 2.27 ERA, 13 walks, 25 strikeouts. Closing the book on Bruns. Let me get that line here. 1.2 innings pitched, 5 hits, 4 runs, 3 of those earned. No walks, no strikeouts. So take your breath here real quick, folks, and we're going to step aside for just a second. You are watching American Legion Baseball, the Missouri Zone 4 tournament on Livestream STL. We'll be right back.
Hey, Dylan, check this out. It says right here, your father and I are second cousins. We're related.
Well, if that's the case, you owe me a graduation present.
Very funny.
At least you can say you're related to an all-conference and all-district baseball player. How does that feel?
I will admit, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Hey, Dalen.
Yeah?
At least you could say you're related to a famous sports media person. What's that like?
I wouldn't know. But I do know to watch the Main Street Sports Show on Livestream STL.
The Main Street Sports Show, shining a light in Jefferson County.
Very funny.
I think Main and Mill Brewing Company is basically something created on community, created on the idea that local pubs still exist and are a good place to be, not just for somebody looking for a beer, but for a family to come in and grab a bite to eat. I think the original business model that we had was making sure that we are a family hub. We're in the middle of still redoing our Barrel Works building, putting beers in cans, being able to do more kegs. We're beginning the planning elements of a new tap room with potentially some food elements and everything along that lines that kind of.
So to reset the stage, St. John has taken a 6-4 lead. Will Ledoux, the first baseman, is now on the mound pitching, and Jason Bruns is now playing first base. And stepping in is number 2, Aiden Boyer, who is now moved to the mound, and he takes ball 1. Unbelievable what has occurred.
Save your fireworks
again
for the end, right?
For St. John. They just don't know when to quit. And that ball's hit deep to right field. But Lewis runs that down, and Bowman's got to scamper back to first base.
He thought that had enough mustard on it to get
Boyer lit that pitch up.
Yeah.
Just wasn't quite enough. And into the box steps Carter Klump, the left fielder. Carter's 0 for 3 today. Doesn't mean much now, though, in this game, does it, Ray?
Oh, shoot.
2 down here.
What was that guy that hit the home run, 3-run? He was 0 for 3
0
as
for
well.
3. Hadn't made much noise in this game. First pitch, ground ball up the middle, will get on through. So Bowman stops a second. That ball is flubbed, and he goes on to third.
Wow.
Hartline having a little bit of defensive problems with the crabgrass out there, I guess. So Klump with a base hit. Bowman scampers paying close attention and moves on to third. That'll bring in Wyatt Springcamper, the center fielder. 1 for 3, scored a run, stole a base, swung on and missed, strike one. Springcamper's been on base twice in this game, scored a run. We're in the 7th, 2 down, runners on the corner. Swung on, base hit, gloved by the second baseman, but can't make the play. Tried to backhand it to the shortstop at the bag, lost the handle on it. A run scores. Bowman scores by virtue of hustling over to third on the play. So Springcamper is on by a fielder's choice. That will bring in Alex DeRoos, pinch hitting for the injured Jaden Gegg in the leadoff spot. His first at bat in this game. Here's the pitch. Strike called at the knees. Good pitch, good location. Couldn't do much with that. So we've got runners at first and second. 2 out, top of the 7th. Strike on the corner. No balls, 2 strikes.
Good pitch there.
Ladure way ahead. 0-2. Next pitch. Curveball, swung on and missed. So he ends the inning, but before that, St. John scampers back and scores 4 to take the lead, 7-4. You're watching American Legion Missouri Zone 4 Tournament Baseball on Livestream STL as we go to the bottom of the 7th.
I think Main and Mill Brewing Company is basically something created on community, created on the idea that local pubs still exist and are a good place to be, not just for somebody looking for a beer, but for a family to come in and grab a bite to eat. I think the original business model that we had was making sure that we are a family hub. We're in the middle of still redoing our Barrel Works building, putting beers in cans, being able to do more kegs. We're beginning the planning elements of a new tap room with potentially some food elements and everything along that lines that kind of expands the idea of Main and Mill into something maybe a little bit different, a little bit more in a new location. All of that's been created by the love and support that we've gotten from around the community. It's something we're proud of. I think the community's proud of it, and hopefully we can continue to make the community proud with an expansion that we've got going in the works now.
Imagine an HVAC as unnoticeable as the air itself. Sounds pretty good, huh? The new Daikin Fit. Air intelligence.
St. John has taken the lead 7-4. Here as we go into the bottom of the 7th. Aiden Boyer on the mound for St. John.
Seeing some a little bit of weather coming in here.
We see some activity in a car behind home plate with a huge ice bag.
Uh-oh.
Looks like they might have loaded Jaden Gegg in there to take him home. So here we go, folks. Hartline, Billick, and Lewis here in the 7th. First pitch to Hartline. Strike called, outside corner. Next pitch by Boyer. Swung on, fouled back. No balls and 2 strikes to Carson Hartline. The next pitch by Boyer. Ooh. I guess that just missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes. He's 0 for 3. Fielder's choice. Scored a run. Curveball. Strike 3 called on the inside corner. Good pitch by Aiden Boyer. Stepping up to the plate now is Hunter Billick. Billick is 2 for 3, 2 singles, an RBI single, and a stolen base, and a run scored in the 5th. First pitch, ball 1. Getting cloudy here, folks. We might get some rain here shortly.
Cloudy and windy.
Yes. Next pitch. Strike called. Aiden Boyer trying to fill up that strike zone here in the 7th. Next pitch, down and in. 2 balls and 1 strike. Boy, those dark clouds, they're gathering all around us, Ray.
Sure are. Wind's blowing in, too, a little bit to the right.
Yep. Next pitch, swung on, fouled at the plate. 2-2. Boy, I still haven't quite caught my breath from that.
Yeah, last inning was
7th inning.
Was something else, wasn't it?
Oh, my gosh.
Definitely tell there's some activity out here. Cameras going crazy out there. I'm surprised it stayed put.
Right. 7 runs, 12 hits, 5 errors for St. John. 4 runs, 7 hits, 5 errors for Jackson. Next pitch, ball in the dirt and back to the screen. I hadn't realized that I knew there were some errors. I hadn't realized how many
10
till our man Landon Watkins pointed that out to me, and it's like, oh my goodness.
Right.
10 combined errors. Next pitch, hammered, foul. Just a long strike. So we'll do it again. Next pitch by Boyer, outside. So Billick draws a 1-out walk. Mason Lewis, the number 4 hitter, playing right field today, stepping in. 1 on, 1 out. Lewis is 1 for 3, an RBI double back in the 5th. First pitch, ball low and away. Infield straight up, holding the runner first. Outfield straight up and deep. Next pitch, strike called. Good fastball. You can hear that popping up here. That evens the count at 1 apiece. Next pitch by Boyer. Strike 2 called on the outside corner. So he's ahead of Mason Lewis. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We're in the 7th. 7-4 St. John. Next pitch by Boyer. Curveball, hammered straight away center. Spring Camper is there to glove it to retire Lewis. So suddenly Jackson is down to their last chance. That brings in Quentin Borders, third baseman. He's 1 for 3, single and a run scored today. Grounded out and hit into a double play. Here's Boyer's first pitch to the hitter with a little thunder roaring in the background. Ball 1 wide. Next pitch makes a strike call. Good pitch right down the middle to even the count at 1 apiece. Next pitch, fouled at the plate. And all of a sudden, St. John is 1 strike away from advancing to the championship game. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's Boyer's pitch. In the dirt, bounced it up there, evens the count at 2 apiece. Aiden Boyer on the mound in relief of Jaden Geck. Sets. Here's his pitch. Ground ball, 1 hop to third base, over and out, and St. John has rallied to beat Jackson 7-4, and they will advance to to the championship game against Cape Girardeau, hopefully at 4 o'clock. We've got some rain coming in here, folks, so, I mean, it's not landed yet, but it looks like it's on its way, Ray.
Yeah, we get some of the stuff here. 7-4 final score here, and thanks again for watching here. We'll turn this game around here. 3:45 will be our pregame here. So final thoughts here. Fireworks in the last inning. How about that, eh?
St. John did it again.
They did.
They came back in the 5th inning and cut the lead. They went crazy in the 7th. What a game.
Absolutely.
I'm speechless.
Yeah.
I'm still wore out, Ray. So we're headed to one heck of a championship game here in a little bit.
You see some familiar faces and coaches there. Hey, and no shame in the game there for Jackson 158 either. And they've been great hosts here. And unfortunately their season ends here, but to move on here for St. John, I'd have to say it was very much a surprise because it sure didn't look kind of grim going in that last inning with one out in the last inning. So, congratulations to all those guys. But we will wrap things up here right away. Thanks for watching. We're going to flip it around here. 3:45 will be our pregame again, and we will see you then. Tune in, right? Watch out for some more fireworks.
Come on back.
Have a great night.
Thank you.